Welcome to our Hong Kong brief. I'm your host, Ginny. Today, we've got a mix of surprising news from around the region. First up, did you hear about the summer travel dip to Japan? It's all because of an old manga from 1999 that warned of a catastrophic earthquake in July 2025. Travelers from Asia are staying away, fearing the worst, even though scientists and officials say it's just a rumor. This has definitely put a dent in Japan's tourism, which saw a record 3.9 million visitors in April. Next, let's talk about Hong Kong's transportation troubles. Recently, a major malfunction on the Tseung Kwan O line caused a 5-hour service outage, leaving tens of thousands stranded. The incident was triggered by a short circuit, and now the MTR Corporation faces a hefty fine and some serious questions about safety and maintenance. It's a wake-up call for the city's rail system, reminding us all of the importance of reliable public transport. Finally, China is pushing ahead with innovation. Nansha has been named the third major tech hub in the Greater Bay Area, joining Qianhai and Hengqin. With Hong Kong's help, Nansha aims to become a hotspot for fintech and high finance, connecting local industries with global markets. This move is part of China's bigger plan to develop a 25,000-kilometer inland waterway network by 2035, boosting regional growth and reducing logistics costs. Please continue to watch for more details on these exciting developments. The Independent reports that travelers are increasingly avoiding Japan this summer due to a disturbing prediction in a manga comic book, The Future I Saw, published in 1999 by Ryo Tatsuki. The graphic novel depicts a catastrophic earthquake and tsunami set to occur in July 2025, which has led to a significant decline in bookings from Asian countries like Taiwan, South Korea, and Hong Kong, some dropping by as much as 50% compared to last year. Despite reassurances from officials and scientists emphasizing that earthquake timings and magnitudes cannot be predicted scientifically, the fear persists. The comic author claims to have predicted other major disasters, including the 2011 Great East Japan earthquake, fueling speculation and caution among potential tourists. As a result, the tourism industry, which saw a record 3.9 million visitors in April, faces a temporary slowdown. Many travelers are choosing to stockpile supplies and stay vigilant, reflecting a growing anxiety about natural disasters and the influence of apocalyptic narratives on public behavior. SCMP opinion highlights the recent chaos faced by Hong Kong's MTR railway system, which, despite its reputation for precision, suffered a significant 5-hour disruption on the Tseung Kwan O line. The incident was triggered by a malfunction in the power supply and signaling system, caused by a displaced overhead cable, leading to a fire and an explosion-like noise near Quarry Bay Station. Thousands of commuters were stranded or forced to find alternative transportation, with the MTR Corporation facing criticism and a hefty fine of over 19 million Hong Kong dollars. This disruption, following other recent failures such as a stranded engineering train and overloaded internet networks that hindered passengers' exit, underscores the urgent need for system inspections and upgrades. The government has called for a comprehensive review, emphasizing the importance of maintaining the reliability and safety of Hong Kong's vital transit infrastructure amid growing concerns over its operational resilience. SCMP opinion also discusses the rapid development of China's Greater Bay Area, with Nansha emerging as a new hub for technological innovation and financial services. As part of the region's strategic plan, Nansha has been designated as a pilot zone for high finance and fintech, supported by approvals from key financial regulators. The area aims to strengthen ties with Hong Kong, facilitating cross-border payments, trade, and investment, especially during a period of heightened trade tensions. The broader Greater Bay Area, comprising 9 cities and boasting a combined GDP of over 14 trillion yuan, is poised to become an economic powerhouse, driven by government initiatives that promote innovation, entrepreneurship, and open financial markets. These measures are designed to support domestic high-end manufacturing, enhance cross-border trade, and attract international firms, reflecting China's commitment to transforming the region into a global innovation and financial hub. South China Morning Post reports that the number of Hong Kong students attending British independent schools has experienced a notable decline of 6%, marking the largest drop in recent years. This downturn is closely linked to the UK government's introduction of a 20% value-added tax, VAT, on school fees, which has prompted many parents to reconsider their options despite private schools absorbing some of the additional costs by raising fees only modestly. The census, covering over 1,400 schools, reveals that while mainland Chinese students continue to be the largest international group, Hong Kong students are decreasing, especially those whose parents live outside the UK, despite a rise in students with parents residing there. The new VAT appears to have discouraged nearly 20% of new Hong Kong student enrollments, and although the number of students with parents in the UK has increased, overall, the sector faces a crisis that could push schools to innovate in their marketing and outreach strategies. Nikkei Asia vividly captures the fervor of Hong Kong's local fans as they rally behind the boy band Mirror, turning the city's streets into vibrant celebration zones. Fans, many middle-aged women, and even international visitors, gather in Causeway Bay, waving paper fans, holding signs, and filling the streets to celebrate Mirror's member Kung Tu's birthday. The band's fans have become increasingly dedicated, renting out iconic trams with Kung Tu-themed wraps and organizing massive events like fireworks and drone shows, costing millions of Hong Kong dollars. Mirror's rise symbolizes a unifying cultural force amid Hong Kong's societal shifts, serving as a symbol of local identity and pride amidst political tensions and economic downturns. However, their commercial appeal has started to wane as advertisers grow cautious, and the band struggles to develop new hits or expand into mainland China, raising questions about their future influence in Hong Kong's entertainment landscape. South China Morning Post provides an intimate look into the enduring relationship of Jelly Roll and Bunny EXO, a couple whose love story spans a decade filled with challenges and growth. Meeting backstage in 2015, their connection blossomed quickly, culminating in a spontaneous courthouse wedding after Jelly Roll proposed on stage during a concert. Bunny, a charismatic podcast host and singer, has shared her journey through IVF and her role as a stepmother to Jelly Roll's children, emphasizing the strength and resilience of their bond. Their relationship exemplifies the modern, evolving nature of marriage, emphasizing the importance of adaptability and mutual support. With Bunny's influence extending through her social media presence and her candid storytelling about fertility struggles, their story resonates as a testament to love's endurance amid personal and societal hurdles in contemporary America. South China Morning Post reports that China is embarking on an ambitious infrastructure revolution by greenlighting a colossal 767-kilometer canal that will link Jiangxi's resource-rich inland region with Zhejiang's affluent coast. This project, slated to be the most expensive artificial canal in Chinese history with an estimated cost of 320 billion yuan, about $44.4 billion, aims to transform regional logistics and economic integration. The canal will serve as a vital artery capable of handling 1,000-ton vessels, facilitating the movement of up to 25 million tons of cargo annually, and forming part of a broader plan to develop a 25,000-kilometer inland waterway network by 2035. This initiative reflects China's strategic shift towards waterways, which are increasingly seen as cost-effective alternatives to road and rail transport, especially as logistical costs accounted for over 14% of the GDP in 2024. The development of other waterways, such as the Jianghuai and Pinglu canals, underscores a nationwide push to connect less developed inland regions with thriving economic hubs, fostering regional integration and economic resilience. South China Morning Post also highlights the luxurious side of life, showcasing 4 exquisite hotels that promise unforgettable honeymoons across the globe's most romantic destinations. In Thailand, the Four Seasons Resort Chiang Mai offers a lush jungle retreat with Thai-inspired architecture, holistic wellness programs, and immersive cultural activities like Thai cooking classes and herbal treatments. Meanwhile, Italy's Grand Hotel Tremezzo on Lake Como exudes timeless elegance, inviting couples to indulge in lakeside lounging, boat rides, and vineyard visits, with a history of attracting celebrities like George Clooney. Farther afield, Vietnam's Regent Phu Quoc presents a sleek beachfront sanctuary perfect for relaxation, featuring private pools, sunset cruises aboard the Serenity yacht, and exquisite Japanese-French cuisine at Oku. Paris's Cheval Blanc epitomizes romance with its Art Deco charm, panoramic views of the Eiffel Tower, and luxurious spa treatments, complemented by options for private helicopter rides and Seine River cruises. These destinations combine opulence, scenic beauty, and tailored experiences to craft perfect romantic getaways for newlyweds seeking both adventure and serenity. Lastly, the South China Morning Post delves into the romantic life of Lola Consuelos, daughter of Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, who recently celebrated her second anniversary with boyfriend Cassius Kidston. Their relationship, believed to have begun during their shared years at New York University, is kept largely private but is celebrated by her family, with her father and mother offering heartfelt comments. Cassius, born in 1999, hails from a wealthy British family known for their luxury car dealership in Geneva, which boasts a clientele of high-profile collectors like Ralph Lauren and Ferrari enthusiasts. He graduated from NYU with a degree in sports management and now works as a sports talent sales assistant at Creative Arts Agency, sourcing commercial deals for athletes. The couple's relationship was publicly acknowledged in October 2022, and Lola has expressed appreciation for Cassius's supportive nature, emphasizing how their bond is rooted in mutual respect and guidance. Their story exemplifies a modern romance blending family legacy, personal ambition, and young love flourishing amidst the backdrop of New York's vibrant social scene. Nikkei Asia reports that Bandai Namco Holdings is aggressively expanding its overseas retail footprint, aiming to quintuple its experience-based stores within 5 years. These multi-brand complexes, called Bandai Namco Cross Stores, showcase merchandise from beloved franchises such as Gundam, One Piece, Pac-Man, and Tamagotchi, featuring arcade games, capsule toy vending machines, and retail spaces. Currently operating 3 international stores, 2 in the UK and 1 in the US, the group plans to add about a dozen more by 2030, with a strategic focus on the UK and Hong Kong. This expansion aims to capitalize on the global appetite for Japanese pop culture, especially as streaming platforms make anime and related content more accessible worldwide. The company sees overseas markets, particularly the UK where it already has a significant presence, as vital to increasing its profits from amusement and merchandise sales, with a goal to double the segment's contribution from 30% to 50%. The move underscores a broader strategy to leverage Japan's cultural exports and adapt to the growing international demand for authentic Japanese entertainment experiences, blending physical retail with immersive entertainment. CNN highlights the chaos surrounding Pop Mart's viral Labubu plush toy in the UK, illustrating how fervent consumer demand can spiral into disorder. Since its debut in 2015, Labubu, a quirky, slightly grotesque yet adorable character, has gained a cult following, boosted by celebrity endorsements from Rihanna, Dua Lipa, and Blackpink's Lisa, who have worn the toys as charms and featured them at Paris Fashion Week. The toy's popularity has driven Pop Mart's revenue outside China to skyrocket, with Labubu alone generating over $420 million in 2023. However, this surge has also led to scenes of chaos, including long queues, fights, and even a TikTok video warning viewers to avoid risking their safety for the collectible. The company responded by suspending in-store sales in the UK to prevent further incidents, while online sales continue. Retail experts suggest that this move not only safeguards the brand but also fuels scarcity and hype, with social media amplifying the frenzy and making Labubu a symbol of modern viral culture. The story exemplifies how digital virality can transform a simple toy into a global phenomenon, albeit with unpredictable and sometimes dangerous consequences. South China Morning Post narrates the meteoric rise of Open, a Singaporean luxury bag brand that has captivated the fashion world with its minimalist, sculptural designs and organic celebrity endorsements. Created by Nicholas Tan, a former national swimmer with no formal fashion training, Open has achieved international fame by emphasizing quiet luxury, an understated elegance that relies on word of mouth and social media buzz rather than loud branding. Tan's vision was to craft timeless silhouettes that appeal to a broad audience, allowing even casual outfits to be elevated by a single Open bag, exemplified by their signature Nirvana model with its asymmetrical shape and detachable charm. Despite its low profile, Open's success is rooted in strategic partnerships with top luxury suppliers and a focus on quality, with the backing of LVMH, which has helped refine its craftsmanship and global reach. Tan's story embodies a daring, unconventional path, leveraging anonymity, cultural pride, and meticulous attention to detail to challenge Western dominance in luxury fashion. As Open continues to grow, Tan envisions it as a symbol of Asian excellence, inspiring young creatives across the continent to dream big and think globally, all while maintaining the tenacity and precision that define Singapore's entrepreneurial spirit. South China Morning Post vividly captures the resurgence of Hong Kong's trading card scene, where adults are enthusiastically diving into collections driven by nostalgia, thrill, and investment opportunities. In Kowloon Bay, a nondescript industrial unit transforms into a vibrant hub, showcasing a vast array of sealed Pokémon and Magic, the Gathering cards, with prices soaring into thousands of Hong Kong dollars. Enthusiasts like Sunny Ma, who founded Premier Hobby Collective, emphasize community building, hosting competitions and encouraging fans to share their latest acquisitions, fostering a lively environment that transcends mere buying and selling. The pandemic sparked a global surge in interest, with new releases like the Pokémon 151 series reigniting childhood memories and prompting collectors such as Stanley Ka to revisit their past passions. The hobby has evolved into a lucrative market, with rare cards fetching staggering prices, like a 24-karat gold Pikachu auctioned for $35,000, while scalpers threaten accessibility for newcomers. The scene's vibrancy is underpinned by Hong Kong's advantageous tax policies, which make buying cards more affordable than elsewhere, despite the challenges posed by scalpers and the high costs of acquiring coveted items. For many, the joy lies in the camaraderie and nostalgia, with some valuing friendships forged through the hobby more than monetary gains, illustrating how these cards serve as portals to childhood and community. Harvard's legal battle with the Trump administration, as reported by South China Morning Post, reveals a tense clash over the future of international education in the U.S., with the university vehemently opposing efforts to revoke its ability to enroll foreign students, particularly those from China. Harvard's lawsuit describes the administration's actions as a blatant violation of constitutional rights, citing the immediate and damaging impact on over 7,000 visa holders and the broader academic community. The government's move, driven by allegations of political bias and national security concerns, includes threats to revoke Harvard's student and exchange visitor program certification and freeze millions in federal funding, all while demanding records of alleged misconduct. This aggressive stance is part of a broader political campaign targeting elite private institutions, fueled by fears over Chinese influence and national security risks, with lawmakers scrutinizing Harvard's ties to Chinese entities and military research. The Chinese embassy responded strongly, condemning the politicization of educational exchanges, while Harvard's leadership vows to defend its autonomy and uphold its global mission amid this escalating conflict. The controversy underscores the fragility of international academic collaboration amid heightened geopolitical tensions, with international students caught in the crossfire, facing uncertainty and restrictions that threaten the future of global educational exchange. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.